Thanks, great to be here. I'm Julie, I'm from Halogen Software. I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm pleased to introduce our two speakers. We have Anita Bonas and Catherine Cormier. As a solutions consultant with Halogen, Anita works directly with Halogen customers, and together they develop talent management strategies that deliver on business goals. Whereas Catherine is a product manager here at Halogen, and in this role, Catherine works internally to drive the development of specific Halogen software products, including our learning and development solution. So, what do we have lined up for you today? We have, first, we're going to take a look at the stage of leadership development, what organizations are doing well, where we might have some weaknesses. Next, we're going to address the webinar topic head-on. Sure, it makes sense to develop leaders for our high-ranking positions, but why bother with the rest of the rank and file? From here, we're going to look at what HR's role is when it comes to leadership development, and we'll also examine how leadership development connects to succession planning. Lastly, we want to share how talent management tech can help facilitate this connection and sustain its momentum across an organization. And of course, we want to make sure that with any remaining time, we can answer any questions and answers. They're always a really good part of any webinar session. So let's get started. It gives me my pleasure to pass everything over to Anita to get started.
Thank you very much, Julie. It's my pleasure here today, everybody, to talk to you about our time here and talking about Halogen. And I think where I wanted to start off today's conversation is just a bit of an anecdote. I've worked for many years with talent management consulting companies and leadership development. And what I wanted to share right off the mark is that regardless of where you and your organizations are in your journey to develop your leadership bench strength, you're not alone. Some organizations have very formal, robust, and systematic approaches to developing their current and future leaders. Others know who their good leaders are, who they've earmarked for promotion, but aren't necessarily investing in formal leadership development. And more often than not, leadership development in some organizations and building bench strength in this area is a very ad hoc activity, if it even happens at all. So I want to take a pulse check before I get into the numbers behind what you're seeing in this slide here and see where your organizations may be when it comes to developing your leadership bench strength. So we know a little bit about who we are speaking to today. So let me just advance to a slide here for a push-pull to the audience.